So I'm going to take a minute to explain a few changes we made to the product data product options selector, which should make choosing product options a lot easier. So I'm over here on product data, and I've gone to the add new product data page. And for now, we'll just insert a dummy product. And I'm going to skip down all the way to the product options selector, which immediately should look a lot more compact. We used to have a list of something like 200 product options down the left. That's been replaced by this single dropdown. It has all the products in it, or product option groups in it, alphabetically. I'm not sure if they were alphabetical before, but they are now. And if I just go ahead and choose one, like bed size options, and hit add, I've now added that to my list. If I go back in here and choose a different one, like bench size, and hit add, now I have both of these available, and I can switch between them just like before. The other addition we made is of the all inherit, all available, all unavailable options. So I can, for example, quickly make all of these available and then maybe turn off one or two, and then over here do the same thing and turn off a few different ones. And when I go ahead and hit publish, it's going to go ahead and get all of those saved and the product inserted into product data as a new option, as a new item that could be selected for the stores. And here we go. So if I scroll back down, it actually has kept these two available. So if you have any custom options set, then it will reload those when you reload the page. If I were to change all of the, let's say the bench size options weren't the right one, if there's nothing custom, if everything is set to inherited, and I hit update, what it's going to do is recognize that there's nothing custom about it, there's nothing set in that group, and when this page reloads, then we'll just be down to the bed size options. The other topic I wanted to cover quickly was product option presets. We talked about this a little, but I think it's worth covering again because it's a little bit of an advanced topic. This was borrowed from the way that we sometimes structure data in computer science, and just understanding the relationship of having like a parent and child, or in this case a preset and product, is helpful. So I'm just going to make up, I'm just going to call it test, and down here it has the exact same interface. So I'm going to go in here and say, sure, apron options, and hit add, and I'm just going to say that for any product that uses the preset test, it means all apron options are available, and all armrest options are available except wooden and without arms. It doesn't really matter what I'm selecting, obviously. So this is just my preset. So this might be tables from a certain manufacturer. It might be, you know, chairs from a certain manufacturer, something like that, or chairs in a certain style, mission style chairs, something like that. We can brainstorm about what the best way to do presets is, but for now, they're meant to be a quick way to pre-select a group of options. So if you had a set of products that looked similar, you could group those in a preset. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and just publish this test preset. And while that's loading, I'm gonna just have to reload this edit page because the presets are changing and it needs to reload that list. So this over here is all set. Okay, it has gone ahead and mistakenly added all those. Not a problem. I can fix that probably before you even take a look. So back over here, okay, we're in our test product. We have our custom options set, and I'm going to go ahead and choose the test preset and update. And I think there's even a note. Okay, I will make sure to add a note. Anytime you change this, it's really kind of important to update first so that the user interface gives you the most logical information. Okay, so now this has changed a little bit. So a few things, I'll put this on one line. You'll notice that there's now 3 options over here, even though we only selected one, and it's kind of helpful to remember or to know why this is here. We also have this new column called preset. So what this is saying right here is, for apron options, the preset, the test preset, says this apron option is available. And what inherited means, and this is why inherited is the default value. Inherited just means use the preset value. So in this case, the preset is available, therefore it's available. This checkbox is telling you that even though yes, it's inherited, and also yes, it's available, and that there's just the name of the preset. And the same for that. Now the armrest we also did through the preset. So the preset is saying these three are available, these three aren't, and by saying inherited, you'll notice that the icon is just matching. All these are inherited, so this option inherits that, this option inherits that, and so on, and these two inherit the idea that they're not available. The reason this is here like this is so that you can override it. So if this specific product is available without arms, available, and so again, now you can see this, essentially this column, this setting column is telling you what it's going to be. So these four are now available just for two different reasons. I can also go in here and say, okay, even though the preset says adjustable arms, this chair doesn't have them. So I can say unavailable. And cumulatively, this would be not available, 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 not available. The preset value is that it's, if we identify presets that are commonly used with minor variations, you can quickly pull in that list. And the other value to it is it's a live connection. So if a manufacturer changes its options, they add a new wood, or they add some new like drawer pulls or something that are available on a cabinet, then you can add those and they'll actually be pulled into existing products if they use the preset. The last one is bed options, and this is just the one we set up a minute ago when I demonstrated how the new interface works. So in this case, the preset says nothing about bed size options. When we were back here, bed size options were not something we added to our list. So in this case, all the presets are unavailable, and so literally just the settings that we'd chosen when we created the product are available. So they don't interfere. The preset and this don't interfere with each other. It's just if they don't have overlapping things. It's only where it's overlapping. So because apron options was in the preset, apron options is assumed to be in here, and that's how that works. So yeah, that's worth. If that's unclear, please let me know. I'm happy to find another way to explain it. And if it's not the best option for you, I'm sure we can tweak it and get it working. But that's the idea of presets is, manufacturer XYZ's tables all come in these 10 woods, and with these 15 different, drawer pulls or leg styles or, whatever. And you can set that as a group and then apply that group using this preset. That clone feature you wanted will be in here very soon. That's another way to go about it. The only value to these presets is that if you make a clone of a product to another, it's not a live connection, meaning if you go back and need to change something, you'd have to change it for all the clones. And that's why we added this preset, and hopefully we can make use of it. So yeah, so that's the thing. The one thing that will probably be fixed before you even take a look is when I saved this, it did decide to show all the options again, and I know what that is. There's no inherit option on presets because there's nothing for presets to inherit from, and it's thinking that I've explicitly set these. It's not important, and again, by the time you look at it, I should have it fixed. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions.